3CT Pod. It is September the 6th, 2022. Another week here. We have three bits on the agenda for this one. Make sure you share this one with somebody. If you subscribed and you enjoy it, let somebody know about the 3CT podcast feed. As no video for this one, but we are here on every Tuesday. We are live on Thursday nights on our Facebook page. You can head to 3countthursday.com for everything 3CT related. Make sure you check that out. Subscribe to us on all of our social media and check out our merchandise over at tpublic.com. Tim, you have a question?
Not so much a question, but just want to let everybody know, if you are looking for us on this Tuesday feed to give you all our biggest hits and misses from the weekend, the big wrestling weekend that was for Clash at the Castle and for
I can't
Worlds
believe Liv
Collide.
did it.
Right. We're saving that for the live show on Facebook and YouTube on Thursday. So listen to us here and then check back in with us Thursday at 8 on Facebook, on YouTube, to get our takes in real time and to interact with us in the chats. Wherever you can see us live, you can also interact. We'd absolutely appreciate it.
That's a good point. I actually just finished, now Tuesday, my all-out prediction card.
Man, good work.
Well, that's good because the show is not over yet, Ryan. So you're in great shape.
That was tough.
All right, let's. We're gonna start with this one. I don't remember where I saw this originate from, but we will start with a little bit of a creative faction. You got to choose one superstar, one WWE superstar from each of these four separate eras or quote unquote generations of the WWE. We one from the golden era / new generation. So basically everything pretty much up to the Attitude Era. Pick one from the Attitude Era. Pick one from the Ruthless Aggression Era, and pick one from the PG / current era of the WWE. So why don't we do one at a time? We'll go through each generation instead of presenting everything, each person's full.
Is this a draft, or we can all pick whoever we want?
Why don't we go draft style? So if somebody steals your pick, then you gotta think on the fly and change it up. Why don't I almost feel bad for him. We'll start off the golden era / new generation with Mark, and then we'll go Tim, Matt, Ryan, and then myself. So Mark,
the new generation.
Kick us off.
The new generation that was centered around Bret the Hitman Hart. And I'm sorry that upsets you, Jim, but I'm going to go with the Hitman.
Well,
that's a big blow to you. That's a big Jim.
That's a big blow. All right, Tim, go ahead.
Well, that leaves me with one answer and one answer only. It is the man who puts the cool in Big Daddy. I'm taking Diesel, Kevin Nash.
All right. Matt?
And let me clarify. This is all just WWE guys, right?
Yes. Yeah, this is a WWE-centric thing. And keep in mind, too, it's not just the new generation. It can also be like the golden era, so to speak, the pre-new generation as well. So like WrestleMania 1 to Attitude Era.
All right. In that regard, I will still take the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, because that was pre his injury that fucked everything up anyway.
That is true. Not a bad pick. Ryan?
Yeah, I wrote down 3 superstars when we talked about this, and all 3 are off the board. So that's great. That's real good. Boy, I feel like everybody's staying in new generation, so I would feel guilty if I went beyond that.
Okay.
So I'm going to stick with new generation. And I'm going to go with a solid undercard guy here. I'm going to go with Razor Ramon.
Ooh, that's actually who I had
That's
in
a
my
good one.
head. So I can't go with that. So I'll default back to one of my favorites of all time, and I will go with The Undertaker from that era. So there we go. That is the golden / new generation era. We'll go in reverse order this time. So I will kick us off in the Attitude Era, and I will take the person who probably most personifies the WWF Attitude Era, and that would be Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ryan.
That's a great grab. And once somebody's gone, like I could not take Attitude Era Taker here, correct? Taker is off the board.
That's kind of a.
I
if
think
you want to take them from that era, that should be.
Yeah, I think that would be
fine,
okay.
right?
I would say that that's okay since we're going era to era.
All right, I'll say The Rock.
All right, Matt.
But
might
I
as
wanted
well-
to clarify.
Might as well stay in the stable then and choose China.
Oh, okay. Yes, Mark.
Triple H. I was just kidding.
China.
Tim.
this is tough. I think from the Attitude Era, I will take. Fudge. You know what, man? Give me the Godfather.
All right. All right.
I'm building. Now I'm building something here.
Okay. I got you. And intern Mark.
Tim, I got to tell you, The Godfather was on my radar for this one.
No, he wasn't.
Honest to God, he was. I was seriously thinking about him.
That actually tracks. I actually do believe that.
I seriously was. I was considering it, but then I picked someone else in my mind. I'm going to go with the Blackheart, Owen Hart.
All right. Okay. I got you. So you got 2 hearts in that one. All right. Let's go now to the Ruthless Aggression Era. Intern Mark, you'll kick us off here.
I got to go with Kirk Angel or Kurt Angle.
All right.
I got to go with Kurt.
Tim.
So my stable is all about coolness. I'm putting together a cool group. You know, Diesel's the coolest. Everybody loves the Godfather. So in the Attitude Era,
I did not see Carlito coming off the board.
wow. I'm
Bold.
not taking
Bold.
Carly Colon.
Are you taking Viscera?
I am gonna take Chris Jericho.
How about that?
Oh,
Matt.
I'm also kind of building a stable of just my favorite wrestlers. So with that in mind, I will continue.
Son of a bitch! I should have. Damn it!
Take
I fucked
Eddie Guerrero off the board.
All right.
up. God damn it!
You made a mistake.
As soon as he started talking, I'm like, shit. There was Eddie. God damn it! There was nothing cooler than Eddie.
Hey.
Yep. You blew that one, Tim. You blew that one,
You
Ryan.
broke my heart, Eddie.
I don't know how you talk the Ruthless Aggression Era and go to the 4th person and not pick John Cena. So I have to. I mean,
I
couldn't
was
see him.
for him to slide to me in this round, I'd have to take John Cena.
I was hoping somehow you would miss him too, Ryan. But
I mean, I miss
you
him. I
couldn't-
miss him every day.
but
Well, you couldn't see him on the list.
are you sure about that?
all right. Well, I will go. I'll go with one of my personal favorites, and that is Triple H. Since John Cena was no longer available, and lastly, we will go with the PG/current era of WWE, and I will stick with one of my favorites as well from this one, and that will be Seth freaking Rollins. Ryan.
When you said you were going to stick with one of your favorites, I thought you meant your little spoon, and I thought I was going to lose my pick here. I will go
Ooh.
AJ Styles.
I did forget
my
Little
now
Spoon.
pick.
My bad. Sorry about that, little guy. But good pick, Ryan. Matt.
It's between two. Give me CM Punk.
Oh, thank God I'm safe.
Tim. Now that you're breathing again.
I was literally holding my breath that entire time. Ain't nobody cooler than the head of the table, the Uwa man, the tribal chief, Mr. Uaa, Mr. Smash 'em, stack 'em, pin 'em, Roman Reigns.
You ain't wrong.
All right.
And he ain't
You know,
lying.
my squad is
He ain't
cool.
lying.
Especially Chris Jericho at that point in time. If I had known what Chris Jericho was going to become,
Oh.
very problematic, but in a bubble, I'm solid.
Absolutely. And intern Mark, close us out with the PG/current era of WWE.
I'll tell you what, I'm just tickled pink that my pick was still there. That's Randolph Orton.
The old Randolph Orton.
Randolph, or is it Randall?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
That's Orton.
It's okay. All right, that was a fun one there. Let's.
I want to go on the record and say that I'm surprised that Matthew did not take the lady behind him.
Oh, the old Sasha Banks.
I am
She's
surprised.
legit.
It was actually, I thought if Eddie was off the table when I picked in the
You had father and daughter together.
You could have done it.
Ruthless era, I was going to take Trish Stratus at that point.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I would take Trish Stratus today, actually. Still, I think
Respectfully.
respectfully, yes, respectfully. But yeah. So I had Taker, Stone Cold, Triple H, and Seth Rollins. Ryan, you had, just to recap.
I didn't write them down.
Okay, thank you.
I had Razor Ramon, The Rock, John Cena, and Alan Styles.
All right, Matt.
I had HBK, Triple H, Eddie Guerrero, and CM Punk.
Tim.
Diesel, the Godfather, Chris Jericho, and Roman Reigns.
All right, and intern Mark.
I got Bret Hart, little Owe Hart, Kurt Angle, and Randy Orton.
I know
Solid
what
team.
I see what you're doing there, Mark, and I don't appreciate it. All right,
Mark,
let's
have a stroke.
Wow. Mark, I expect that out of Ryan, and I expect that out of Matt, and maybe even Tim.
That's
But
very
you,
cool.
I would have expected better
I
out
like
of you,
Bret
Mark.
Hart.
I would have expected
He's a nice
better out of
fella.
you. All right, let's go with this one, Ryan. I think you actually suggested this topic for
What do you
this
got, Smokey?
for this week.
No, just continue. You can tell her what it is. We've done it before.
Okay.
I just said, why don't we all bring a fill in the blank question?
Yeah, there we go. See,
It's
thank
not
you.
It doesn't need to be a big ass to do that. Right, brought this one this week. We've done it already.
Jeez.
Wow.
Holy mackerel.
Pissed in your Cheerios today,
Seven-
Ryan.
I'll tell you.
Some of your
Someone's,
teeth
just
down
sad,
there,
someone's
Smokey.
sad that he wasted his entire Labor Day weekend on wrestling.
So Ryan, since you're in such a good mood, why don't we start with your fill in the blank to kick us off?
All right. Blank should be the first inductee into the AEW Hall of Fame. And I hate to say it, but my answer is Chris Jericho.
Oh.
Go back to the very beginning. I don't think there's an AEW without that recognizable name in the opportunity to become the first AEW champion, yada, yada, yada. Chris Jericho.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Solid choice. Anybody have theirs? Anybody want to go next?
I
I
got a
gotta
joke.
agree with you, Smokey.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
I'm sorry you're upset.
I'm
I got
not
a joke
anymore now.
answer. I got a joke answer and I got a real answer.
All right, you can give them both.
Yeah, so my real answer is going to be Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
My joke answer is Dave Meltzer. Because
Suck
without
it.
Dave Meltzer saying
That's fair.
that they can't sell out, they couldn't sell out a big arena. All In wouldn't have happened, and AEW wouldn't have happened.
Did Tony pay Dave to say that?
I don't know.
Who owns All In? Do we know who owns that yet? Is that
Tony Khan,
Because Ring of
does own
Honor
it
owned it,
now?
right?
Okay,
Ring of Honor. So All In was a Ring of Honor show.
correct.
So that
What's hilarious is that through this purchase of ROH, it has debunked that Kenny and the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes all paid for this show.
that's true.
Because remember, All In was like, hey, we're putting this show on. It's our money. Psych, it's Sinclair. But that's neither here nor there.
You know what doesn't age well? That famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan was on that show with blow up dicks.
Oof.
Dick Druids.
Yeah, that forgot about that.
You know what else doesn't age well?
Chris Jericho?
Who was Katsuchika Okada's opponent at All In?
Ooh,
I'll give you a hint. Whoop whoop.
Oh, Marty
It's the
Skrull.
It's
Yeah.
the villain
Oh,
Marty
wow.
Scurll.
Yeah.
And remember, that match was the match that everybody got heat about because apparently it went too long and it caused the main event. Who was in the main event of All In? Holy shit. Rey Mysterio was in All In.
Sure was.
Rey Mysterio was in the main event of All In. It was Rey Mysterio and Penta versus the Young Bucks, I think. And
Wow, this
they went
card
like 10
almost
minutes.
looks like unrecognizable to where we are today, all these years later.
Maybe we dive into that on a Tuesday.
Man.
All In.
Is that something we want to table and look back at All In?
Yeah, we could do that. We could certainly do that because this is a very interesting card, man. Okay.
How long ago was that? 4 years?
4
now?
years. Yeah.
Wow.
Man,
Time's flying.
It is.
Man, yeah, I'm looking at it again too.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of surprises on this card that I didn't exactly remember. Okay, yeah, we'll table this. We let's revisit All In one of these weeks on Tuesday.
When was All In?
It was Labor Day weekend 4 years
It was
ago.
Labor Day week. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah, because it was the same weekend as All
All right.
Out. Like they just
Okay.
All Out continued. Matt or Mark, do you guys have a AEW first Hall of Famer?
The Bucks.
Okay. Mark?
Well, I like Smokey's Jericho. I like that a lot. And I like the Bucks. Boy, maybe Kenneth Omega.
The old Kenny, huh?
I got to go with somebody different. I'll go with Kenny.
I mean, you guys all took the obvious, took all the obvious answers. Tony Khan. Because why not? Because why not? I mean, he's the reason, man. He's the guy. He is the guy. So yeah, I'll go Tony Khan. Matt, Mark, Tim, either any of you want to give your fill in the blank next?
I can.
All right, Tim.
Now I gotta figure one out.
Poor Tim. I got one, Tim, if you want some time.
Nope, I got it.
All right.
You wouldn't catch me dead drinking blank.
Bleach.
I mean, there's a solid answer.
Actual beverages.
An actual beverage. Moxie.
Oof.
If you've never had Moxie, I dare you to go try it. It is fucking awful. It is just fucking awful. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get Diet Moxie because it's even worse than regular Moxie. There's my answer.
I got my answer.
Go for it.
Vanilla Coke.
That shit's
Oh.
gross too.
I'm
The
like
worst.
I'm like an 80-year-old man. I love vanilla Coke.
It's the worst.
Have you
Vanilla
tried
Coke
the
to
new
me-
Coke?
Moxie's the right fucking answer here.
Isn't it?
Moxie is
it is.
gross.
Can you still buy Moxie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Pretzel Hut just north of Lidditz, PA, still sells it.
At least there, I know you can.
That may be the only place you can get it. Now, when you say like new Coke, do you mean like new
There's
Coke?
a new flavor of Coke.
No,
The
I haven't had-
marshmallow flavor?
Is it? No, not the marshmallow flavor.
DJ Mark's Mellow? Is that?
No, he had a flavor. That's
Yeah,
what I
he
mean.
did have a flavor. I don't believe I've tried it. Whatever it is.
The Dream World flavor.
Oh,
That stuff is that's like drinking Fabuloso. It's terrible.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said, Mark. None of that.
Fabuloso's cleaning product.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I just had one of those Dream Worlds today. It was terrible.
It's not very good.
No,
Because I liked the one that was out earlier this year.
The
The
astronaut one.
sparkles.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
it called?
that one was
sparkly
good.
one.
Yeah. Stardust.
Stardust,
Was
Is
it
that what it
Stardust?
was called? No, it doesn't sound right.
Gold Dust.
No.
think it was-
Starlight.
Yeah,
Starlight.
yeah. That's the...
Starbright.
Starlight's good. Dream World is trash.
Okay, well, I don't need to try that.
The very
But I would
first
still drink. I would still drink a Dream World over a vanilla Coke.
the very first time I tried Starlight, I was like, this is delicious. And then the second time I was like, I never need to drink this shit again.
Oh, I had one. I had one,
did not
and it was
do it.
good,
I
and I was like, I'm good.
That was enough.
Yeah, same.
I'm gonna go with a more common answer of a beverage I just can't fucking stand. You won't catch me dead drinking a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Ryan.
Garbage.
Oh my God, I
What?
love Dr.
Decide
Pepper.
what you want to be, Dr. Pepper. You've got too many fucking
I did
flavors
decide,
going on.
and it's delicious.
It's
Nope.
That's
so
what it
good.
decided.
It's just what the doctor.
It is
ordered.
my-
Dr. Pepper's good.
It is my favorite of zero sugar sodas.
Too much.
Dr. Pepper Zero is so good.
Dr. Pepper,
tastes
Dr.
just
Pepper
like
Zero,
Dr.
and Diet
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper all taste the same.
Did you
I
have
don't know how they do it.
Did you have the
Garbage.
dark berry Dr. Pepper that was out this
The
year?
Jurassic Park one,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty
it
good.
was tasty.
Have you had the cream soda one?
Yes, so good.
I don't like cream soda.
I don't like cream soda either. That's not my answer, but it was up there for this question. But I enjoyed the cream soda.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Because
it-
all Dr. Pepper is
oh my God, I love Dr.
Delightful.
Pepper.
delightful. But my answer is more of a local answer, and you will not catch me drinking white birch beer.
That's gross.
I like white birch beer.
I hate it. I can't
Oh,
get over
man.
the clear soda.
I have some of the Appalachian Brewing ones in my fridge right now. I
It's a
can't
little
find.
different.
I can't. Yeah, that one's a little different, but I can't find the PA Dutch one anymore. I don't know if they make it anymore. I've been.
I
Looking.
think per Matt's request, they finally
They
poured all
killed
of
it
down
off?
the drain.
Jim, have you ever had the blue birch beer that you can find at Knoebels?
I have not. I'll have to get it on my next trip up
That's
there.
just
Blue birch
toilet water, Ryan. That they're
Is that-
serving you.
Wow.
With
Wow,
the
man.
mint flavoring.
Oh,
You know what other soda can suck a dick? Mellow Yellow.
dude,
Oh,
Oh.
come on,
Dude, I
Ryan.
couldn't-
You take that back.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I had a Mellow Yellow.
Fuck you,
Probably
Mellow Yellow.
easily 20 years.
You're not Mountain Dew. Quit trying.
It's okay. Well, then how do you feel about Sierra Mist?
It's not Sprite. Quit trying.
Well,
I do not
Pepsi
like
has
Sierra
to have
Mist,
an alternative.
Yeah, I'm actually
Sprite.
not the biggest Sierra
Do they
Mist
have
guy.
to?
Like it's got Sprite is it's like
Sprite is
Oh, it's Mist
head
Twist.
shoulders better.
like
Sprite's
Sprite's
the gold
almost spicy
standard.
compared to Sierra Mist. Sierra Mist is
Sprite's
all right,
legit.
it's like
it's not
Well, like-
McDonald's Sprite.
well, yeah, but I mean, you give me a regular Sprite next to Sierra Mist is bitch water. It's not good. Mark, do you have an answer for this?
You,
I do. Oh heck, you'd catch me alive and well drinking a yoo-hoo. Especially
Not
a
at
chilled
Matt's
one out of
house.
a glass bottle.
What about an unsweetened tea?
I'd have an unsweetened tea. Well, sure I would. Jeepers, sure I would. You wouldn't catch me drinking a mango Pepsi again if you held me at gunpoint.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Sounds just bad.
That sounds so
Oh,
bad.
it's terrible. Mango
Ooh.
Pepsi.
Ooh.
Terrible.
Ooh.
Like that's a flavor that just doesn't need to happen.
No.
No.
Do they
Mango
Do you remember
and
when they were
soda.
doing like the lemon,
Yeah.
like lemon Coke and lemon Pepsi and like lime
Yeah,
Coke?
that's just dumb.
Yeah.
Those weren't
Yeah,
good
Lime
either.
Coke.
They do.
So they made multiple flavors. There was Pepsi Berry, Pepsi Lime, Pepsi Mango.
Mango.
Why?
There was cinnamon Coke. Remember that?
Cinnamon
Cinnamon
Coke?
Coke isn't bad.
What?
It sounds terrible.
That
I love
sounds
cinnamon Coke.
awful.
That does
Oh
sound
man, it was
really bad.
good. It was so good.
You know what other drink can suck a dick? Strawberry milk.
No.
Come on.
What is
Yes.
wrong with
Strawberry
you?
milk.
No.
Yes.
Now, chocolate is obviously much better, but my God, give me a good strawberry milk every now and again.
Oh yeah.
Love
There's
it.
no such thing.
I can actually I can dunk on an entire type of drink.
And that would be
You wouldn't catch me dead drinking any form of coffee.
oh,
can agree with that, too.
Coffee,
Love it.
lattes, espressos, cappuccinos, you name it. If it's a coffee, if you can buy it at a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks, then it has coffee in it. You can proceed to throw that into the deepest pit of hell.
Oh man, I love me some coffee.
Most of them
Go
are
fuck yourself, coffee.
Wow.
They're not really coffee. They're more of a dessert. Most of them.
Yeah, they belong in a desert
Wow.
with no one. I wouldn't drink it if it were a mirage
Wow.
and
you
I were
just-
dying of thirst.
you just
got-
I would rather choke on sand.
wow.
Oh,
Wow. That's
have some coffee. What about black coffee?
Mark, are you
No,
a coffee
and-
guy? Do you
Well, you know what? I tend to drink coffee when I go out to a diner, like for breakfast or something, and I'll get an omelet and I'll get a coffee. Other than that, I really don't.
Okay. Matt, are you a coffee guy?
I don't like need it every morning, but I have it if it's there.
And Ryan, I know you aren't.
No, I don't. I mean, for the same reason I don't enjoy beer, my tongue doesn't process bitter very well. I can't get over the taste of.
Jazz it up with a little cream and sugar.
You're a sweet man.
I'll just drink something else.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. I think we cleared the drink category. Mark, you said you had one,
Category.
so I will lead to you next.
Well, I got one that's a little, it's fresh in my mind. My most favorite concert was blank.
Okay. Mark, do you want to give yours out of the gate? Was it this last weekend?
Well, everybody was going goo over Gaga, and it was a fantastic show. But it wasn't my favorite. I'm not saying it wasn't in the top 5, but I think I have a tie for favorites. Is that okay? Can we accept the tie?
It's
Your
your
category.
category, Mark.
All right, Mark, can I accept the tie? Yes, you
No.
can. Oh, all right, we can accept that. So I'm gonna go. So 1A would be Beyonce. God, the Queen Bee just nailed it. When she sang "Drunken Love," I was all in because I had been drinking. I'd been drinking.
Watermelon.
That's right. Tim knows what's up.
Are
Actually,
you
I was drinking
serious?
chocolate yoo-hoo. I am serious, Mark. So that
That's
would
got to be horrible. You're drinking chocolate yoo-hoo out in the hot sun.
Ooh.
well. It was a cold yoo-hoo.
Yeah, it's still
Well, then I
It's
did,
still
but-
milk.
No,
That's
it's a
chocolate water.
drink.
yeah, that's
It's kinda
chocolate
milk.
flavored water.
It's milk.
It's so good.
Is it?
I got filthy.
I don't think there's any milk in Yoo-Hoo.
I don't think there is either. I think the choice
it's
for
just
you is gluten free.
Chocolate powder and water.
So good.
And Mark, what's your 1B there?
All right, 1B. Now, though, you're going to kind of laugh, but it was Kesha and Macklemore.
Ha!
And you take that back. So I went there for Kesha, and I left being a huge Macklemore fan. It was just such a good time, and it poured the whole night. I mean, I was completely soaked. I won a wet T-shirt contest and I was wearing a button down. It was that bad. I mean, it was
There
rough.
is there is non-fat dry milk in Yoo-hoo.
And there's
Well, that
whey
explains
from milk.
Whey from milk and
Whey.
non-fat dry milk. Doesn't that just wet the palate? But in terms of allergens, it contains milk and soy. So
Mhm.
Sometimes when I think about you, my palate gets wet.
so stupid.
I make it wet bottom too. How you like
How
that?
you like that?
All right. I have mine, and
All right, Big Jim.
it was when Paul McCartney came to Hershey a few summers ago. I mean,
so good.
It was unbelievable. Dude played 2.5 hours
Didn't
nonstop. It was fucking unbelievable. I paid more for that concert than I ever like. It was a number that I said I would never spend. It was twice.
He's a Beatle.
It was twice a number that I said I would never spend to see a show, and I would pay double that to see that show again. It was that good.
So good. You know, it's a little surprising. Lady Gaga broke all the records for Hershey Park Stadium, and previously the record was held by the Rolling Stones in 2005. I would have thought for sure Paul McCartney held that record.
I would have too, but I think because they had moved the stage back, that like when you started really getting deep, I think the prices had come down a bit on those, just to fill it up. But yeah, I believe I wasn't surprised to see Gaga was the most.
Yeah, that was wild. Hey, you know, if you look at her list of the tour, like the city she went during this tour, Hershey stands out like a sore thumb. Like it should not even be in the conversation.
I think Hershey gets the tie-in because of like all the Rocklit stuff.
Man, I hope so.
Like I think
I'm all right with
that's why a lot of bigger shows come through this area. Ryan, Matt, or Tim, what was your favorite concert?
Yeah, I can go next. Jim, it's probably a show that you remember also being at. Back in 2003, we're talking Halloween night at the Electric Factory.
Oh man,
Billy.
what a night!
It was still one of my
late
all-time favorite
October
bands.
back in 2003.
In 2003. Actually, I don't believe you were maybe
No,
able to
no,
attend
I-
this one.
I
Unfortunately,
guess I missed that one because
Um,
my asshole friends didn't invite me. But
yeah, you were
hey,
not invited
hey,
to come.
can I borrow the DVD of it though?
The DVD never came out.
Oh.
They filmed the whole thing for a big DVD release that never happened. The band played 22 songs. They were just on fucking fire all night long. It was absolutely my favorite show. I will say CKY Halloween night 2003 Electric Factory Philadelphia blew my fucking mind, and it's a damn shame that footage was never released to this.
And 19 years later, former lead singer of CKY was playing it. Was it a Ramada Inn
in Helm.
in Helm, PA? So
Oh, that's a shame.
have you been to
Just down
Helm
from the
this time of
shoe
year?
house.
It's awful.
Oh, go to hell.
Yeah. 22
Go to
songs.
Helm and back.
Great show. All of the Jackass guys were there. Bam Margera, Dope Beat, Phil Chance. It was a hoot. It was a really good time.
All right, Matt or Tim?
I've been to a lot of festivals, so I wouldn't say those just because those are supposed to be a little bit higher tier than your standard concert. So I would say my 1A show would be probably about 7 years ago. I went to Philly to see Incubus and the Deftones, which was a great
Solid.
nostalgia show for that one. And then early on, my 1B would be back in the early 2000s. It was right after the All My Life album for Foo Fighters came out, and the Transplants actually opened for them. And that was a fantastic ride as well.
Very nice.
And a 1C, I did see Kenny Wayne Shepherd open for Ted Nugent, who opened for ZZ Top, and me and my buddy were the youngest people in that crowd by like 27 years, and it was pouring down rain, and we were in the grass with all the other drunk hillbillies, just like watching them fist fight and drink their
Ah,
powders of
Let me get my pants on.
key light.
sounds about right.
Yeah,
It
that sounds
was-
about accurate.
That's my most fun crowd experience.
Ah,
Were you there for Kenny Wayne Shepherd?
I was there for ZZ Top.
Oh,
Okay.
There's,
Not
said
for the
you would
nude,
sing
huh?
Cat
Kenny
Scratch
Wade.
Fever.
I was like,
the old Nuge.
Ted Nugent was quite an experience as well. He
I-
came out in the full headdress and was throwing spears at pictures of Bin Laden and everything. It was
that tracks.
Yeah, I saw
It's
the Nuge open for Kiss the first time I saw Kiss, and he did 18 minutes of Kiss of it went down the whole list of Democrats,
Mhm.
and
just everyone kiss my ass.
yeah, everyone kisses his ass. Now he's
Matt, back to your original list. The Foo Fighters are one of those bands that I regrettably never got to see, and I don't think I'm ever going to get an opportunity to see live, and it's a damn shame. And
Yeah.
I think they're having the thing soon.
tribute concerts coming up. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
I mean, I can hope it sparks something, and they tour again, and they can.
Here's
Find
the deal. I
good
said this
band.
back on our legacy show when we did the music legacy one. I think we see Dave Grohl do something. I don't think we see a world where Dave Grohl doesn't perform music. But there are no more Foo Fighters. I think the Foo Fighters is done. That is my guess. Tim, your best concert.
So surprisingly, I'm not a big concert guy. I've never really enjoyed concerts all that much. I get the same enjoyment from like listening on my phone in my car than spending money and having to stand and watch a concert. But
Standing does suck.
I learned very early in life that if I can sit, it's for the best. But I will say probably I'll go with who I thought was the best performers in concert form. And that is Maroon 5.
Huh.
Maroon
I'll be
5
darned.
puts on a fantastic live musical experience.
I would not have.
Where did you see the Maroon 5?
In Virginia, when I worked in the radio business,
The business.
I worked
business.
a lot of concerts, which may be why I'm turned off by concerts.
Huh? Maybe.
It's kind of like the beach. I don't. When your life is by the beach, you really don't give a crap. There's a possibility you don't give a crap. Like the beach isn't special. Same with like concerts. Like I got into concerts for free, so paying for concerts to me is a lot. Is like a like I don't want.
I have not paid for a concert yet in my new life, so we'll see. I have not done that yet.
Nice.
There's one I already regret not going to, and Charlie had messaged me about going, and it's one that is on a bucket list that I eventually will have to see. And then thankfully I didn't agree to it because I'm still not 100%. But just last week, Rammstein was in Philadelphia.
Oh,
At
It
the
looked like
lake.
it was a hell of a show based
It-
on Russ's Facebook.
It really does. I could only fucking imagine. And I'm a big enough fan that I think I would have thoroughly enjoyed the show. The price point I wasn't quite into. Like it was a far distance away from the stage, and we're looking at like $150 for those tickets.
woof.
So
Too much.
See, that's another reason why I'm
That's-
disenfranchised by like
tough.
They're getting
I'm paying $150 to just be in a place where
80 yards
music's-
away from the stage.
Like
Man,
I will be in my car and I will pull up Rammstein live
that's
and
tough.
just play that and close my eyes in my parking lot, like in my driveway, just listening to the crowd sing Du hast and just through their microphones. That's fine. I got it.
That's
All right.
fair.
All right. Matt, do you want to give your fill in the blank, or do you want me to give
Yeah,
mine?
Absolutely.
All right,
I
go
can
ahead.
give mine. I would be all right if the chain restaurant blank closed its doors forever.
Applebee's.
You take that back right now.
I will fucking not.
2 for $25, bro. The
Great.
app sampler, dog. So
Bro,
good.
I can get an app sampler at Sheets and I'll be just fine with it.
Oh,
But they
let's
don't
not
have
dis-
spinach and artichoke dip.
That's fine. I can buy a frozen one of those and I can live my way
No,
through
you
it.
can't.
Look.
Dude.
Here's the deal. I will occasionally, once every like 27 months, go to an Applebee's and I'm like,
App
yep,
sampler.
that was exactly the same fucking meal I had the last time I was here.
Perfect.
But I think you know what it is when the missus and I were first together, we had gone to Applebee's one time and like every member of her family bought us Applebee's gift cards for like the next 4 years. So we had to go to Applebee's so many times and I'm just like, I've literally eaten at Applebee's enough in my life. I don't need it.
I will say the Applebee's in Effort is not a good Applebee's.
It is not a good
I can agree
Applebee's
with
either.
that.
I can
Which
tell you
is
the effort
not-
or the Applebee's
Right there on the hill.
in East York is also not a good one.
there's a decent one near Ann Arbor, Michigan, if you're ever in the state of Michigan. So
Why would you ever be near Ann Arbor? There's like nothing there.
yeah,
the same
nothing.
reason you'd be
Applebee's.
in Nothingtown, Towanda, Pennsylvania, where I had the best Applebee's experience I've had. So
You know, that actually makes total sense. That a
up there,
great
that's like
Applebee's
fine
would be.
dining.
Well, because you're in Towanda and you're like, fuck, why the hell am I here? Oh, look, Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Like, I feel like that does make
You
sense.
felt comfortable.
Because you're eating good in the neighborhood.
Yeah, sure.
I have 2 answers.
Sure.
One is going to sound like I'm just trying to split the field here, but I would not be sad if just Chili's went off the face of the earth.
Oh, man, I would take Chili's 10
See,
meals in a row before I
I'm
went to
team
Applebee's.
over Team Chili's.
I would
Like,
take Chili's 10 times
to
over
me,
Applebee's
Chili's
as well.
Welcome to Chili's.
Chili's is being too fancy for its own good. Like,
Fancy.
Chili's needs to stop.
Fancy.
It's like
Back it
a,
down.
It's like a fancy Chipotle. Yeah.
It's a fancy Applebee's.
I don't think they're fancy. I just think
I don't
they're
think
like
they're that fancy.
they're Applebee's that sells fajitas.
and
Fancy food.
And they
pretty good
sizzle.
margaritas as well.
But I would also not be sad if every international house of pancakes went away.
That's fair.
I'm
I'm
fine
all right with that.
I used to love IHOP so much until I realized the magical powers that a diner has.
Yeah.
And now I don't ever want to go to an IHOP ever again.
Yeah, I have no reason to. The closest one to me is half an hour. I would
That's
drive
a shit IHOP.
and I would drive and I would drive
IHOP.
past at least 4 diners that I would enjoy more than the IHOP. Yeah, I can see
I'll
that.
give my answer now because it's akin to Tim's, and that would be Bob Evans for the same reason.
Ooh.
Because if people are like, "Oh, but you just go there for breakfast," it's like, well, I would rather go get like a plate of tons of food for $6 at a diner than spend $12.50 for the on the farm omelet at Bob Evans.
I've never eaten at a Bob Evans, and I don't necessarily have a desire
You
to.
don't have to.
I went once. It was okay.
I'm gonna bring 2 to the group as well. One's clearly an answer, I think, along the lines. The other's a little slightly different. If I never go to a Cracker Barrel again, I'd be fine.
Oh, dude.
There's nothing I need at a Cracker Barrel that entices me to even pull into their
you
fucking
get,
lot anymore.
you get 3 little hot apples for $6, Ryan.
Yeah,
It's
one sitting in their
unreally
rocking chairs
overpriced.
that they have out front.
It's so overpriced for the little amount of food you get, and it is subpar.
And the one in
So
Lancaster
Cracker Barrel-
also terrible. The last time I was there, we had a sticky table, dirty silverware, and the people 3 tables from us had ants. So
Oh shit!
yeah, so
That's
yeah.
a trifecta.
Was your uncle there too, or just the ants?
just the ants.
That's fair. That's a good question.
I couldn't tell you last time I was at a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Been a
I ain't
while
missing
for me.
anything. And as long as Moe's exists, I don't need a Chipotle.
Oh, see,
Welcome
I
I
to
am-
Moe's.
it should be the other way around.
Hashtag
No,
Moe's
Ryan's right.
every day. it goes back to the chip thing, and it's funny that somebody else has had this problem, and you message about that all the time, Jim. But my first and only Chipotle experience, they didn't have fucking chips available. The restaurant was a total mess. They fucked up the order. It's more expensive than Moe's, and the fucking cheese is significantly better at Moe's. You can get Moe's queso. Why would you ever want queso anywhere else?
The queso, yes, the queso I will agree is better at Moe's. But I just had Moe's the other day, and I was just sitting there eating it, and I was like, God damn it, I wish you were Chipotle right now.
Welcome to Moe's.
See, Moe's and Chipotle is Sheetz and Wawa. Like, Moe's is great for everything except for the burrito. If I'm getting a burrito, I want a Chipotle burrito. But if I'm getting anything else, like the chips and queso or anything else, I'd probably go to Moe's or I'd go to Qdoba.
See, I've never eaten at Qdoba. I don't
With Wawa, if I'm getting a hoagie, if I'm getting like the cheesesteak hoagie, I'm going to Wawa. But literally, like Wawa
I would Qdoba over Chipotle, honestly.
Qdoba's quesadillas are fantastic.
I need to get to Qdoba.
Qdoba doesn't get the love it deserves.
And they have multiple flavors of queso.
Y'all remember California Tortilla? That was the fucking
yeah,
place.
I missed out on going to California Tortilla before they closed down on 30.
Yes, Cal Tort was it.
Cal Tort.
All right, Mark, you got one?
I got one. This may upset some people, but
Bosses.
Wow.
The way their prices are going, maybe they should.
Shots fired.
I'm not as upset at that comment as I would be a few years ago. I don't understand the fascination with Fuddruckers. I don't get it.
No, I'm with you on that.
I can get a burger anywhere else better, probably.
Yeah. You do get a free beer, which I know is right up your alley, Mark.
Well, now you're talking.
But like, yeah, if I'm gonna go to Fuddruckers, there's one down like on Roarstown Road in Lancaster.
Where is
there's multiple.
Wonderland's gone, right?
There's multiple better
there's
options.
One in Mount Joy now.
There's one in Mount Joy, but that's gonna be right next to Frisco's Chicken here shortly.
Frisco's.
So yeah, fuck yeah. I'm with you. I like that, Mark. All right, boys.
The other one off 283.
Yeah, where the McDonald's and
there's a Moe's or a Mix right
Mix
there.
right there.
Yeah, Mix is there.
New Taco Bell's right there. Like I said, Frisco's Chicken's going in. So yeah, there's really no reason to do it. All right, guys, I got the old Fisher's popcorn bucket.
Oh shit!
Bucket of hats, brother. Let's go.
Got back, so we're gonna go with bucket of topics. Now we're not gonna do like we've done the last few weeks, where everybody answers every question, because there's a lot of questions and topics in this bag. There's some fill in the blanks. There's some this and that. There's all sorts of. So we'll start with
popcorn in there.
No, I ate all that.
That's a damn shame.
Ate all that. So I'll start with Ryan at the top. We'll work down as you're on my screen. So Ryan, best movie snack.
Popcorn.
Okay. All right. Some word associations like this one. Matt, roller coaster.
Fun.
All right. And we go intern Mark. Pancakes or waffles?
Oh, pancakes every day of the week.
Really? Okay. Tim, best fast food sandwich.
Consistently, it is the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
All right. Ryan, favorite Halloween costume.
Oh boy. The first thing that came to mind is the picture of me as a little kid dressed up like Ernie from like Bert and Ernie with one of those plastic masks that you can't breathe or see from. And I'm like fucking 5 years old, so I'll say Ernie.
It would have been funnier if you hadn't had the mask and you just painted orange.
Can we get a copy of that picture, Ryan?
I'll try to find it. It's you know what I'm talking about? It's those old outfits that were just plastic and you sweated in them.
Oh, so much
like
sweat.
Putting a fucking tablecloth over your spot. It was
garbage
bad.
bags.
Yeah,
Matt, winter.
Overrated.
All right. Intern Mark. Oh my god. I can't even make this shit up.
It's the luck of the draw.
Amusement park.
Hershey Park. Is there any other?
Knobles.
Tim. Spring.
Second best season.
All right. Ryan. Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Duncan, because I'll eat the donuts.
There you go. Matt. Oh, man, this is a bummer. Best way to prepare steak?
If you're cooking it any more than medium, then you are just wasting it.
All right. Good answer. Good answer. Intern Mark. Nintendo 64.
I'm not interested in that whatsoever. That's I was more of a PlayStation 1 person when
All right.
Nintendo 64, that controller was just too difficult for me to handle.
It was a biggin. It was a biggin.
It was great.
Tim. Olive Garden.
When you're here, your family.
Nice.
Meat sauce.
Ryan. Favorite app on your phone?
Oh, Jesus. I don't even use my phone.
The camera.
The camera. I am always on the eBay app.
Okay. Matt. Horseshoes or cornhole?
I'm more of a horseshoes or quates person than I am.
Ooh, love some quates.
Wait.
Intern Mark. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Oh, that's tough because I love that chicken from Popeyes.
I had my first real Popeyes experience this summer, and it was delicious.
Well, blow me down. I'd probably, if waiting in line was not an issue and I could get in and out quickly, I'd say chicken fillet.
All right. Tim, water ice or snow cone?
Oh my God, I hate you. This goes back to a conversation we had in the Facebook group with all you Pennsylvania people calling stuff weird stuff.
Okay,
It's
first of all,
Italian ice. It's
fucking
not
water
water
ice.
It's not water ice. How is it water ice? Is
And
it ice
ice.
water? Stop. It's
not,
Italian ice.
It's not ice water or water ice. Jim even said it wrong. It's water ice.
Water ice or
Water.
Italian ice or a snow cone?
I'm gonna go with that Italian ice.
All right. Ryan, camping or hotel?
Hotel.
All right.
100%. You can't. What, you
Water
gonna put your
ice.
balls on a tree?
I do it too.
Matt, Saturday Night Live.
A sad demise.
All right. Intern Mark, summer.
Too hot.
Amen. Tim, Netflix.
Past its prime.
All right. Ryan,
Prime.
Chicago.
Phil Brooks.
All right. Matt, Howard Stern.
Past his prime.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe he's still going.
Wrong side of 40.
You ain't lying. Intern Mark, favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, I like anything with peanut butter. So say chocolate peanut butter.
Ooh, good choice.
McDonald's.
Good choice. Tim, best arcade game?
Oh my God, dude. This is the right question for me.
I know, right?
I spent so much money on Tekken Tag Tournament
Ooh,
in the
nice.
arcade.
Nice.
But there's so many good ones. And I feel like I'm doing a disservice if I don't take like what was it? Superstars.
Oh, so good. So good. Ryan, best chop in wrestling?
A pork chop.
Okay.
No, Walter.
All right. Matt, Rey Mysterio.
Past his prime.
It's making them easy for Matt. Intern Mark. Favorite WWF Hasbro figure?
Man, let's see. So I had a bunch of them.
You probably still do in that attic.
Yeah, I sure do, actually. Yes, I do. Favorite.
You should check to see how much those Lucy's are worth.
Oh, they're worth some money. Believe
They
me.
are. You talked to Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. I'm pretty sure
I
there's
sold
some
one of my
degenerates.
Yokos. I sold a Yoko for $145 a couple of years, and that was
A Lucy. That's
7 years
crazy.
ago.
Man, I'll tell you, there's so. I'm trying to think of one I could never get. I think actually Kamala was in that. I have a giant Gonzalez. I'd say Kamala.
All right.
'Cause I don't think I ever had the Kamala.
Tim, Lady Gaga.
Steak and sizzle.
All right. Ryan, best
Brr.
chain pizza restaurant.
There's one answer.
It's a trick question. There is none.
Is that your answer?
Gun to head, I'd have to go Pizza Hut.
Oh my God, that's the worst.
Dude, fuck your Papa John's.
Papa
Little,
John's.
first off,
Papa
Little
John's.
Caesars is the worst one for the record.
No.
Yes, it is. Matt, milk or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
It's a weird question. Dark chocolate or a glass of milk?
Intern Mark, favorite song to sing at karaoke?
Oh man, probably Tequila by the Champs.
That tracks.
I thought it was going to be that put your nuts on the Christmas tree or whatever.
Put your nuts on the Christmas.
Oh, man, I love that one. Hang your balls on the Christmas tree.
There it was.
That's so good.
I'll put my nuts on it.
Tim, again, I can't even. Favorite Metallica song?
Unforgiven 2.
Can we run this the whole way through? I'd like to know what everybody's answer is.
Why not, Ryan? Go
I'm
ahead.
just curious. I love one. I think it's a beautifully written song.
Okay, Matt.
I'm not a Metallica fan
All right.
at all.
Intern Mark.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah, I would do Enter Sandman because that really got me to become a fan of Metallica.
I go Master of Puppets. It's the first one that popped in my head. I'd have to think about it a bit more.
See, I can think of a whole bunch of like B-sides that I love.
Yeah,
too.
there's got to be a deep cut, but I wasn't thinking about it.
My deep cut's very easy. It's Low Man's Lyric.
Oh, it's a good one. Ryan, favorite stand-up comedian?
Currently Nate Bargatze.
All right. Matt, MTV Jackass.
Not past its prime ever.
Dude,
Ageless.
Jackass Forever was on Showtime the other night. It was so goddamn good. It really was. Intern Mark, best board game.
Oh, Monopoly,
All right.
without question.
Tim, favorite TGIF show.
Oh my God, dude. It's Family Matters to me.
So good. Ryan.
I was going to say Jack Daniel's Chicken.
Ryan, fantasy football.
Overrated and past its prime.
All right. Matt, favorite music video.
I'm gonna go with Any by Weird Al.
Oh, Weird Al's the man.
Very good. Intern Mark, fall.
Love it.
Tim, Burger King, breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
That's the right
They
answer.
both burp the same.
The Chris sandwich. The
So
fully
good.
loaded Chris sandwich is the best. The breakfast sandwich in the world.
Ryan, favorite form of potato.
French and then fried.
All right. Matt, classic rock or modern rock?
I mean, the stuff that I would consider modern is probably classic at this point. so
Probably.
classic.
Intern Mark, Subway or Quiznos?
Subway.
All right. Let's run that one through the whole group. Tim.
Is there even a Quiznos anymore?
Probably.
It's Subway by
somewhere.
default.
Ryan?
Eat fresh.
Matt?
Even if there was a Quiznos, give me Subway.
All right.
Subway every day.
So we're at Tim though. Tim, your dream vacation.
Home.
Okay.
I'll be
A
darned.
staycation.
Ryan,
How
your
nice.
your go-to Sirius XM station.
Boy, that's tough. I'm fucking all over the place. Pop Rocks.
Nice, good choice. Matt, Dominic Mysterio.
Past his prime.
Shouldn't even have a prime to be passed.
All right. Intern Mark, best wrestling city.
Man, I would want to say Philadelphia, but I think Chicago may be the best.
And Tim, I already know what your answer is, but worst fast food condiment.
Mustard.
Oh, see, I thought you were going to go with something I had tonight.
Horsey sauce?
And that's horsey sauce.
Here's the thing. You can only get horsey sauce one place. You can get mustard almost everywhere.
All right.
And if you put mustard on my burger, it has become inedible.
Wow.
It's the worst.
He's not wrong.
Like-
I've never gone to a drive-thru and I'm like, "Can I have a couple packs of mustard, please?" Those words.
But like a
never,
McDonald's cheeseburger comes with
ever
mustard
left.
on it.
Have you ever asked for a pack of mustard?
With a soft pretzel.
No, never even.
Oh
that.
yeah, I dunk a pretzel in mustard. Do you not like
never
any?
Brett?
You don't like any kinds of mustard, Jim?
Zero.
Jim, you
If
remember
you-
Brett? He
Yeah.
used to dunk his pretzels in ketchup.
Well, he's
I'm here for that.
he's a fucking piece of shit.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'd do that before. If you gave me the option, like I had to dip it in something, and my options were ketchup or mustard,
You're going ketchup.
I'm ketchup.
That's
Get
fucking.
the hell out
That's
of here.
fucking
No,
gross.
That's so gross. That's
It's
gross.
ketchup and bread.
I don't dunk
That's
bread in.
gross.
I love ketchup, and I don't dunk bread in ketchup.
That literally just gave me
You
chills to
haven't
think
been
about.
hungry enough.
Oh my god! Trust me, I've been hungry enough.
Yes.
Well,
Jim's
not,
our hungry
no.
hero.
Tim, I had
Hungry,
a Don't
hungry Jim.
Feed James Day in college,
Yeah,
and I would not have eaten bread in ketchup at the end of that day.
but you see, the thing is like after Don't Feed James Day,
You were rewarded
You had the
handsomely,
choice.
first of all.
you had the choice to eat.
He
You had
ain't
the
lying.
choice to eat anything after that.
He ain't lying.
But I'm saying if your
He
options are
lying.
extremely limited, and bread and ketchup are there,
Just eat fucking bread.
Yeah, I'll just eat the bread.
but ketchup, man, put it on it.
Gross.
Sausage.
I like ketchup just as much as anybody else, and I'm not
No.
dunking a
Nope.
fucking soft
Oh,
pretzel
that
in
just-
bread or in ketchup.
Nope.
I want it to be perfectly clear. I'm not going out of my way to dunk a pretzel or any bread form in ketchup ever.
But you would just do it
I'm just-
over mustard.
I would do it over mustard 11 times out of 10.
No way. Not for me.
You find
Anyway.
a way to fucking surprise me every week. Tim.
that is where we wrap up. I didn't even plan to actually work that out perfectly with number of topics wise, but we will certainly, I'm sure, do that again. A bucket of topics. If you guys ever want to do that, you can do that as well for us.
I would love a Mark bucket of topics just to see
Oh,
some
I'll
of
make
the
a.
off the wall shit
There
he
we
would
go.
come up with.
There you go,
How
Mark.
many
Here we
topics?
go.
How many
Well,
do I need?
The next time he's back here in 12 weeks, we'll.
After fair season, on a snow day.
Nope, I have you down for next week, Mark.
I thought we were tabled
All right.
in Ring of Honor for next week.
Well, that's not going to be the whole show.
Or
Right.
All In. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on,
All right, I'll make a bucket.
That's gonna-
Ring of Honor.
That's gonna take an hour, Ryan.
That's a fair
What
point.
are we all discussing?
I'm sorry. I've upset you. I'll make the meme to let
Yes,
everybody know.
please
I
make the
mistake.
meme. All right, you can follow us at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can also get us on our YouTube channel. You can get us at 3countthursday.com, and we will be back here live on Thursday night, like Tim said earlier in the show, where we will bring all of our takes about the longest weekend in professional wrestling history, Labor Day weekend 2022. We will be talking about it this week and more, so catch us live, Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.